Jeopardy star Amy Schneider speaks out against anti-trans bill in her home of Ohio. Ohio is currently debating a new law that will ban gender-affirming care for minors in the state, despite medical experts continuing to state how important the care can be. House Bill 454, which is nicknamed the Save Adolescents from Experimentation or SAFE Act, by supporters, will outlaw the use of puberty blockers, hormones, and gender reassignment surgery for children under the age of 18. If it becomes law, doctors found in violation could face professional discipline and civil lawsuit. Ohio native and Jeopardy champion Amy Schneider appeared at the hearing this morning to argue against the bill. In a statement to Equality Ohio before the hearing, she said, quote, "It's so important that LGBTQ plus Ohioans and those who love them fight to protect the children whose health and safety will be endangered by this misguided legislation," end of quote. She has become so, outspoken, and I don't know if you guys are watching Jeopardy Tournament of Champions. It's going on right now.
It's right happening.
She's actually
back?
Yeah,
well, for the Tournament of Champions, she's one of the top winners of all time.
The top three now competing. Tonight is the third show right now.
Oh, wow.
So, and she won last night. But she's been talking about her voice, and how she can now reach, thanks to her popularity,
yes.
After Jeopardy, and how she can use her voice to protect our community. And I'm glad she's doing it. She's becoming a force.
It's a perfect example of visibility being so important. I mean, just being out there, because so many people, it is ignorance. So many people don't even know what trans is about because they think they don't know a trans person, or maybe they do, maybe they don't, whatever. But now people who are watching the show are seeing someone who's just a normal person and being very open and expressive about.
And brilliant.
And brilliant. And she's so smart.
Right.
I mean.
Yeah, it's not really normal. She's
right.
much more brilliant than normal.
She knows a lot about a lot of things. And like, again, I'm not a big Jeopardy fan, but when she was on it, I was drawn to it. I was recording it on DVR. I was, I just wanted to support her. And then I went looking for her social media and stuff like that. Very low key. Like, she never wanted to be catapulted into the spotlight, but she knew as LGBTQ plus that she had to. And I thought for a second that maybe she wouldn't, that she would just go and disappear and then just be herself and that's it.
Better like no.
But no, but she's not, and I'm glad that she's not,
I'm glad she's speaking out for what I think is a little more important of a reason. Unfortunately, I don't think her testimony is going to move the needle because ignorance is ignorance and they don't want to change. But the fact that she's there and she's present, I guarantee you, there's a trans kid that's not going to kill themselves because she stood up.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
And they may not get the care they need as an under 18, as a minor, but at least they know, okay, somebody went through this at a time worse than I did.
Yeah, visibility.
Exactly, visibility. And it'll get them to that point where finally they can make their own decisions.
Yeah.
And this is called the SAFE Act.
That's what I was
and it
gonna
could
ask
not
you.
be more misnamed.
What's the name of the damn bill again? It's Save Adolescents from what? From experimentation?
Or something nonsensical like that.
Their way with those acronyms is just heinous.
Yeah, because like they're trying to like, oh, we can outdo don't say gay. No, you can't. It was brilliant. But I'll tell you that this legislation is so incredibly harmful. And to your point earlier, you don't even have to understand trans at all, although she is a great representation for the community. You should, if you're not trans, okay, great. If your kids aren't trans, okay, great. So don't comment on the lives of trans families. Don't get involved in other people's medical care in any way. That should be between a doctor, the patient, and if it's a young patient, their parents.
Right.
Hormone therapy is not irreversible. If a child decides they don't want to go further later in life, they don't have to. We're not doing surgeries on 14-year-olds because the body has to fully develop before you can really do anything permanent, or else you're going to do real harm. But
physical.
The ability to get treatment and to feel comfortable in your own body. I mean, my God, to wake up every morning in skin that you can't escape.
Yeah, and look in the mirror and just not see who you feel you are.
Yeah, exactly. I can't imagine.
And ultimately, it shouldn't be a politician telling you
Anything.
what to do with your body. I mean, as an adolescent or as a person that is going through this process, it should be, like you said, a decision of you with your parents, your counselor, your spiritual guidance, whoever it is, but not a politician telling you what to do and not to do with your body. It's the same with abortion. How are we telling women what to do with their body? It's outrageous.
No, and it's even scarier, just to add to it, the healthcare people, that are also afraid to deal with our community because they're worried about their licenses being revoked or anything like that.
Right.
Seriously, these people took an oath to help all people. That's part of the deal.
It is terrible.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.